to be educated, but I'm so frustrated.
Man, Rufus and Chaka Khan hit it on the nail with the song Sweet Thing. Why is that song so great, man? Let's find out.
I will love you anyway.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Music Mindset channel. Man, I'm sitting here being nostalgic just thinking about this song, Chaka Khan and Sweet Thing. What a beautiful song. Prince covered that song, you know what I mean? We're about to focus and break down Chaka Khan's classic hit, Sweet Thing. We're going to cover its production, instrumentation, and reason it's such a timeless song. Few songs have the magic and soul of Chaka Khan's 1975 hit, Sweet Thing. It's a song that captured hearts with its groove, emotion, and incredible musicianship. But what makes this track so special? Today we're going to break it down instrument by instrument and explore why this song has stood the test of time. Before we dive into the song, let's take a moment to talk about Chaka Khan, the queen of funk. Known for a powerful voice, incredible stage presence, and hits that shaped the sound of the 70s and beyond, Chaka rose to prominence as the lead singer of the band Rufus. Rufus and Chaka Khan, you might know it as. It was during her time with Rufus that she delivered some of her most iconic performances, including the song we're focusing on today, Sweet Thing. Released in 1975 on the Rufus featuring Chaka Khan album, Sweet Thing was a standout track. Co-written by Chaka Khan and Rufus guitarist Tony Maiden, it became one of their biggest hits, reaching number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100. That's pretty good. Let's start with the most obvious element of Sweet Thing, Chaka's vocals.
I will love you anyway, even if you cannot stay.
Her voice has always been a force of nature, and on this track, it's no different. There's a vulnerability in the way she sings the lyrics, but at the same time is powerful. The contrast between the sweet, tender delivery in the verses and the commanding passion in the chorus is a masterclass in vocal expression. Man, my ear experience goes way back when it comes down to Chaka Khan. Even though she was young at the time, man, those vocals were strong and mature. Chaka's vocal performance is enhanced by the subtle but effective production choices, like the use of reverb and delay, which gives her voice a dreamy, expansive quality. The production makes her voice the centerpiece, but it's never overdone. Just the right touch to let the emotion shine through. Next we have the guitar, played by co-writer Tony Maiden. The guitar work in Sweet Thing is all about subtlety. Rather than flashy solos or complex chords, Maiden's playing is focused on creating a rhythmic foundation. The clean, soulful strumming gives the song its groove and complements the softness of Chaka's voice perfectly. Listen closely to the syncopation in the guitar. Those offbeat accents create a sense of movement, making the song feel alive even in its quiet moments. Maiden's approach is all about creating a solid backbone for the vocals and the rest of the band to build on. If Chaka's vocals are the soul, then the bass is the engine driving this track forward. Played by Rufus bassist Bobby Watson, the bass line is smooth, melodic, and carries the song's groove. The bass in this song, Sweet Thing, isn't just about holding down the low end, it's an essential melodic component, man. The way Watson plays off the guitar and the keys, particularly in the transitions between the verse and the chorus, that adds a richness to the track. Notice how he uses slides and ghost notes to keep the rhythm flowing without overpowering the other instruments. Now the keys in Sweet Thing are another subtle but crucial element. Now that was played by Kevin Murphy. The keyboard part provides warmth and depth, filling in the sonic gaps and adding that extra layer of emotional weight. The electric piano creates a soft, mellow tone that blends effortlessly with the rest of the instrumentation, man. What makes the keys in this song so effective is the simplicity. The chords are relatively straightforward, some minor ninths and stuff like that, but they sit perfectly in the mix, supporting both the bass and the vocals. The electric piano's tone complements Chaka's voice, giving the song a rich, soulful atmosphere. Finally, let's get into the drums. That was played by Andre Fisher. The drum beat in Sweet Thing is deceptively simple but effective. Rather than the complex fills or flashy rhythms, the drums focus on the restraint and consistency. It's all about serving the song, man, providing a steady groove without ever drawing too much attention away from Chaka's vocal, which is the most important thing in this song. One thing to notice is a subtle use of hi-hats and the laid-back feel of the snare hits. It's tight, but never overpowering, allowing the song to breathe and giving the other instruments room to shine. Fisher's drumming is a perfect example of knowing when less is more. So why is Sweet Thing a timeless masterpiece? Well, the ladies like it. But for real though, the answer lies in the balance between its elements. The song is a perfect example of a band working in harmony, with each instrument serving the greater good of the track. Chaka's emotional, heartfelt vocals soar over a meticulously crafted arrangement where every part, guitar, bass, keys, and drum plays a vital role. Man, it's a song that feels intimate and expansive. The production is tight, but the emotion is raw, and that's what makes Sweet Thing stand out even today. And this is music that touches the soul, created by musicians who understood the power of restraint and groove.
We sold a lot of records while we were in existence earlier, let's say in the 70s to the 80s, opening for and the Rolling Stones and the Who, and traveling with Funkadelic, and the Commodores used to open for us. Okay. A lot of tours, a lot of mileage under us, and Chaka went ahead to do her own career. Rufus basically broke up to the point where most of the individuals either became producers or still did musician work. A couple years ago, Bobby and I got back together, Bobby Watson, and gathered some all-star musicians together and some great singers, and put Rufus back together. And we've been performing now.
This is just one of them songs that's always going to be hot, man. I tell you what. You know what? I hope y'all appreciate that stuff, man. I sit back and listen to this type of stuff sometime on iHeart, and I enjoy it every time I hear it. These songs will never get old, man. I tell you what. I hope y'all appreciated that and come back to the Music Mindset channel for more stuff like this. And remember, each one of y'all are important to me. So y'all subscribe to the channel and leave a comment or something like that. I'll check y'all later. This is just one of them songs that's always going to be hot, man. I tell you what.